Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. Right now, you see Brock Lesnar once again drop Bobby Lashley in the bad habit. Well, Brock wants a match with Bobby, but Bobby Lashley keeps on demanding that Brock Lesnar had to wait on his terms. We'll talk about it, why Bobby got left with a contract laying down again. Also, too, Paul Heyman, no stranger to controversy. Paul Heyman goes face to face with Cody Rhodes. You got to wonder what went down with that. We'll talk about it coming up. As well as Lita returns to help save the day. Won't believe what Lita did to help save the day. We'll talk about it coming up as the Pro Wrestling Show begins right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Thanks for watching. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. As these are the matches and segments we're gonna get to. Becky Lynch takes on Bayley one-on-one inside of a 15-foot solid steel cage. Becky Lynch and Bayley settle their differences in the ring later tonight. We'll talk about it in the main event, as well as which one of these four women will earn themselves an opportunity to advance to compete for the Raw Women's Championship, Women's Chamber. We'll set the tone for you between Miss Shin, Carmella, Piper Niven, and Candice LeRae. A lot of these four women are, you would say, wives of some of the wrestlers, some commentators. We'll get to that coming up. Also, to the Street Profits are in singles actions as Angelo Dawkins. He goes against Damian Priest in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber, as well as Angelo Dawkins' tag team partner Montez Ford goes against Elias. So we getting a lot tonight, and a lot tonight indeed on that story. All right, thank you for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. What a Raw it was. So we're gonna get things started with this. Let's see. Things kicked off tonight with Beth Phoenix and Edge, the Grit couple, the Grit and Mary couple. Edge and Beth Phoenix return. They returned at the Royal Rumble, where Edge made an entrance surprise. Edge and Beth Phoenix ain't playing no games. You can tell they ain't playing games whatsoever. Edge and Beth Phoenix both want to have a say, and they both want the Judgment Day. Edge started the group, and Edge wants to nail the group. Edge did do so last week when he helped cost the Judgment Day, Finn Balor in particular, against a match against Cody Rhodes. So you have to wonder, when you got big stars like Edge and Beth Phoenix from the past, Edge from the Attitude Era, Beth Phoenix from the Entertainment Era, they're coming back to I guess that's what they're trying to do now, strategically, like someone said, they're strategically trying to build stars. And what a way to build stars and keep folks on with the ratings and stuff with Edge and Lita and stuff. Edge and Beth Phoenix. Ain't that weird? Edge and Lita was an act. It just feels weird to me, but hey, it is what it is. Well, Edge and Beth Phoenix, we told you they came out there. They came out there. They want some they want the Judgment Day. They particularly want Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley wasn't available. Um, I guess Rhea Ripley said she doesn't want to be a part of it. But this was the shocker of the night. Dominic Mysterio got caught in between a hard rock and a place. The rock was Bill Phoenix, who you got Dominic up and Glenn slammed Dominic out of nowhere and left Dominic laying. Dominic Mysterio taking a Glenn slam. You got to wonder what the effect's going to be with that on what had happened. Well, we told you um Damian Priest was in action. Damian Priest was action against Angelo Dawkins. Damian Priest won against Angelo. Angelo was trying to say today, Damian Priest advances and he enters the chamber match for the U.S. title. So Damian Priest in that U.S. championship match. So we'll get to see Damian down the road on what's going on with that. But the highlight of the night was this: Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. These two beasts, behemoths, talking to each other. Brock Lesnar said some out of place stuff. Brock Lesnar in the second hour was talking about how he gets in bed with his wife. We know what you do with your wife, Brock with Sable, but he said he can't stop thinking about Bobby Lashley. I mean, when you got Sable, was hot then. I don't know how Sable look now, but you can't stop thinking about her. And you're thinking about Bobby Lashley. You want to mate with Bobby Lashley? I hope not. But we heard a couple of years ago they wanted to turn Brock Lesnar's character into like a gayish character, like he can beat down people, but and Kurt Angle turned that down. I don't blame Kurt Angle on that. But what happened was Brock Lesnar had offered Bobby Lashley a contract to wrestle him. It could be it for WrestleMania. We thought for WrestleMania. We'll get to that. Brock Lesnar did the F5 on Bobby Lashley 3 times to get his attention, and that what it was. He tried to get his attention and it didn't work. So now we know next week on Raw will have to be Destination TV. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar will have a contract signing for Elimination Chamber. I figured that match should be set out for WrestleMania, but they want to do it so they continue this momentum. I don't know what this leading to, how this gonna lead to, but we have to wait and see on how this all gonna play out. But we'll see. But I guess each hour, every hour of the hour, the quarter hours, they had a major star. So Brock Lesnar kept the fans, and then elsewhere. So you know how that went. Speaking of Brock's former manager, Paul Heyman came out there, somber, talking to Cody Rhodes. Paul Heyman tried to issue warning to Cody about trying to challenge the tribal chief Roman Reigns. We know Cody will be meeting Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the Undisputed Championship. That's a championship that Cody says they're losing him, that he wants so bad that his daddy couldn't become WWE champion. That Dusty held the WWE championship, but it was not recognized as champion. So Dusty Rhodes, Cody wants to do it for his dad, and Cody wants to do it by winning at WrestleMania. The only way to win it, you have to defeat Roman and dethrone Roman Reigns from his championship dreams. It's the Rhodes family against the Alanui family. It's a family of legendary proportions. I say that Cody Rhodes said inside that he'll have his WrestleMania moment, but Roman's more preoccupied on this. He's preoccupied on Sami Zayn, on what Sami Zayn done to him. He's supposed to have his championship match against Sami down the road at Elimination Chamber. So that's what all roads leading up to. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble match last week to earn himself the shot to go to WrestleMania to meet the champion Roman Reigns. So we're looking forward to seeing that match. But Cody and Paul Heyman had a unique story. They talked about the past history about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. As Cody was saying that he thanks Paul for helping bail out Dusty. When Dusty was in ECW, I didn't know this, but Dusty Rhodes was literally bankrupt or broke. And the American Dream didn't have that much money. I didn't know that. I heard rumblings about it, but I didn't know it was true or not. That everybody goes through hard times, like the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. So hard times is a hard pill to swallow. But Paul Heyman can be a mad, evil genius, but Heyman told Cody, Dusty did what he did to help train stars like Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Um, Roman Reigns, but he didn't train Cody. I think the Dream did train Cody. The Dream was there with Cody. So I don't know what the hell Heyman talking about, but the Dream did, but Paul Heyman hit a nerve and told Cody that Dusty, you was always Dusty's favorite, saying his last conversation, which I don't believe that's true, and said that he always wanted Roman Reigns to be his son. I don't believe that one bit. I think it's just a matter of adding fuel to the fire and making it personal than it is. Cody got ballistic and mad and saying he's going to take it personal. So maybe he did something to get under Cody's skin. So Paul Heyman, you can tell he's something, but he's kind of happy that I'm happy too for Cody. So Cody, and them and stuff. So look for that. Also, too, MVP trying to reunite the Hurt Business slowly, piece by piece. We know that MVP and them trying to get back to the Hurt Business. I guess they're trying to win matches, so we'll see how that's going to go. Also, too, Johnny Gargano teaming, making support to Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis won his match against Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has been on a losing streak. Even JBL is a little bit angry and perturbed that Baron Corbin lost, and JBL does not want to be around losers. And JBL made it notice and made it seem that Baron Corbin, he put his neck out for Baron Corbin, saying that Baron Corbin was supposed to be the next him, but Baron Corbin's not acting like the next him. He's acting like a loser, a jobber. He's just acting like everything that JBL despises in everything he says and stuff. I think JBL hit the nail on the head. He doesn't want to be associated with Baron Corbin, so he's cut ties with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin had pleaded with him, so we hopefully see that down the road and stuff. Also, too, Montez Ford, he was in action. Montez Ford was in action. Um, we know that his tag team partner Angelo Dawkins lost his opportunity. Now Damian Priest has that opportunity. Was it going to be the same? I thought the Street Profits had they was going to go in the Elimination Chamber together, but like I said, it's every man for himself, like the Royal Rumble goes. But we saw it tonight, and what a night it was. We showing JBL. JBL already mad and pissed off, but like I said, Montez Ford picks up his win over Elias with the Frog Splash. Montez Ford adds himself into the Elimination Chamber match. It's his first championship singles match, singles run for a championship. Well, a multiple man match, but he'll be joined with champion Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, another former U.S. champion, Johnny Gargano, another former U.S. champion, Damian Priest, Bronson Reed. Everybody's gunning for the gold. We'll get to see that coming down the road and see how that's going to all play out. Also, too, Carmella, the sexy, gorgeous, beautiful, talented Carmella is back. I guess she's trying to relive her roots again by being like she's from Jersey or something. Carmella's back, and Carmella, I guess she won her match that tonight. Carmella advances herself into the women's elimination chamber match, becoming the last woman. So each woman from a different show and a different brand. Carmella advances. Carmella punched her ticket to advance because she punched her ticket to WrestleMania by defeating 5 other women for the elimination chamber. And then I don't know, to be honest with you, who out of all 6 of them has a chance? I mean, it's like a stale card. I mean, you could do Raquel versus Bianca or Oscar versus Bianca, but we'll have to wait and see. But Oscar came out there. Oscar made her territory known. Oh, well, Oscar made it known that She went against the Raw's newest superstar, Chelsea Green. After they're trying to play Chelsea Green as a Karen, and in many ways, therefore, I can kind of relate to Adam Pearce, like, you know how that go. You work with a lot of Karens and stuff, so their personalities about the same like a Karen. So I'll say that it was just kind of weird, but Carmella won her match, and we can find Chelsea Green or something. Well, can't find Chelsea Green, but Carmella won her match, and Carmella advances, and she'll be in that women's elimination chamber match along with Natalia. And we know that next week on Raw will be a huge 6-woman tag team match. They're doing it like Survivor Series in a way, or Raw versus SmackDown. Uh, the team of Oscar, Nikki Cross, and Carmella taking on the team of Liv Morgan, Natalia, and Raquel Rodriguez. So we'll get to see that next week. Also, too, speaking of that, amongst the Montez Ford man, Seth Rollins made a quick appearance. He attacked Austin Theory right behind and wearing that blouse again, that ugly blouse. Seth Rollins like to agitate folks as he go. He does that all the time. Stop wearing that blouse. It makes you look, you know what. But hey, he don't care. Plus, too, Maximum Male Models is exclusive to Raw, so Maximum Male Models are exclusive to the Raw brand. I mean, they didn't do nothing on SmackDown. They were just jobbers like usual. And I think we're hearing reports too that Los Lotharios are part of the Raw brand too. So I guess everybody that's left over on Raw, leftovers on SmackDown, they're not doing that. They're gonna move them all straight to Raw. So hey. And finally, was this the steel cage match between, well, if we can find a picture of the cage. Let's find a picture of that cage. If we can find it. The steel cage match right here. A steel cage match between Becky Lynch and Bayley. These two women want to throw each other apart. They were supposed to have a steel cage match 2 weeks ago on the Raw 30th anniversary. That didn't go down after Becky Lynch got attacked by Bayley. Becky Lynch tried to get Bayley to agree to a match or rematch for the steel cage. Bayley was kind of hesitant, didn't want to do so, but Bayley accepted after what Becky Lynch done to her. Becky Lynch got her way this time, and the man gets her way all the time. The man setting up the score to be settled. Becky Lynch did so tonight by taking it to Bayley and leaving Bayley out laying. But you can tell this was unannounced. The returning leader. Lita returned out of nowhere to help save the day and give Becky Lynch the advantage that she needed. And she did so by helping Becky in that steel cage over damage control and taking damage control out. And so you see right here a fitting moment. 1 year ago, Becky Lynch and Lita were at each other's throats at the screen at Elimination Chamber for the Raw Women's title. This time they reunited. It's like a long storyline happening and stuff. So we get to see the ending of that for now. So we want to say like I said, this does it for the pro wrestlers. We know that next week Bayley will do Ding Dong Hello with Toxic Attraction. So she's still in Orlando, so she ain't going nowhere right now. She's gonna be the host of Ding Dong Toxic Attraction. Maybe she'll try to break them up or something. Who knows? And next week, Edge and Beth Phoenix will take on Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. Next week, the contract signed between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley for Elimination Chamber. Plus, Raw versus SmackDown, those 6 women participating in the Elimination Chamber. Who's going to get an opportunity for the Raw Women's title against champion Bianca Belair? And The Miz will host Miz TV with Cody Rhodes. So there's a lot going forward and stuff. So we'll get to see that. But I want to leave you with this moment right here. Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman, Lita and Becky Lynch reuniting back and forth like that. Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, they're trying to do some business cooking, as well as the Grit couple, Beth Phoenix and Edge. A lot goes down here. So we're gonna leave you with that. So thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. We'll see you tomorrow for the fallout for NXT Vengeance Day. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon, and so long, and thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show.